tooth enamel and eventually create cavities. Tartar is the mineralized buildup of plaque. Tartar is a yellow or brown-colored deposit that forms when plaque reacts with minerals in the saliva. It prevents bad breath, which is mainly caused by the buildup of bacteria in the mouth, and it helps to prevent cavities. It has the ingredients of green tea extract. Green tea is particularly rich in catechin, a polyphenol and antioxidant. Catechins have shown to help prevent bad breath. It also contains propolis extract. Propolis is a natural resinous mixture produced by bees to construct, protect, and repair hives for sealing and cracks. Propolis is high in flavonoids and is known as a powerful antioxidant with antibacterial properties. So we want to show you two different ways which you can order these as a set. You can get the 200 gram in a set of 5 like you see here, or you can get the 50 gram, which ones, they are a lot smaller and they come in a set of 4 in a box like this.
One of the signs of good quality of toothpaste is that the toothpaste is clear, and our toothpaste is clear. You just need a little dot on your toothbrush and it tastes amazing.
So besides being a toothpaste for your teeth, it helps with burns and it helps very, very well. I have tried this on myself many times and it has worked. And I know it shocks people because people are not used to getting toothpaste on their skin or burns. Very recent experience, I spilled hot tea on myself and I went to get this, and the next day I felt amazing. There was nothing. A very, very good benefit of this propolis toothpaste.
Yeah, I can confirm that too, because I always burn myself and I keep toothpaste in my kitchen drawer. Thank you for watching this video.
I hope you learned a little bit more about our amazing Atomy propolis toothpaste, and the question for the video is, have you ever put toothpaste on your burns? Put it in the comments below and we will be so happy to read your answers.
Okay. It's 10, so we're going to go straight to the company profile while those are coming in.
Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global multi-level marketing company with a presence across the globe, surpassing 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales, and with a global membership of 15 million. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices. Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. With 19 international patents for a single product, it is forging a unique history in the realm of health functional foods. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch. Absolute Skincare received the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021 for the first time in the cosmetics industry, and was selected as world-class product for next generation, selected by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in 2022. Atomy practices customer-centered management in all its business activities, and such efforts were recognized by the acquisition of Customer-Centered Management certification for 3 consecutive years, which is a unique accomplishment in the industry. Starting with the U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company that opened 26 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, Europe, etc., with 15 million members worldwide. In 2023, Atomy opened its EU branch and has plans for global expansion with a focus on Africa, Latin America, and emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. As the next generation broadcasting system bridging online and offline realms, the Success Seminar manifests Atomy's vision for members worldwide. It presents a vision of global success that transcends time and space by merging business and culture. The ACTS project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower our active members around the world. Atomy is dedicated to providing full support for fostering global business activities. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Atomy strives to minimize its environmental impact across all business activities. Through policies like transitioning products to zero plastic and introducing eco-friendly smart packaging solutions with the goal of becoming a global eco-friendly leader. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. As a result of its consistent annual giving for the last 3 years, Atomy has secured the #1 rank in the distribution industry for donations as a percentage of revenue among the top 500 companies in the country. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work, Korea. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Whenever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Why is Amazon paying me $63,000 a month? Well, I didn't make this kind of money selling yoga mats and toasters.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's get out of here. And go back to my screen. Okay, thank you, everyone. CJ? Is Miss Angelica on this morning?
Yes, I am.
Oh, great. So I'm not gonna do GoPro this morning. Did you have a couple of products that you needed the time for, Angelica?
I was just gonna do, the 30 minutes or less. I didn't know what part of the presentation y'all had me in.
Okay, so okay, since you said 30 minutes or less, then I will cover the GoPro. Let me grab the book. One moment. Because I was planning on giving you the time if you needed it. So thank you everyone for coming out this morning, joining us. We are midweek, as they would say. It's Wednesday. And you can go ahead, Mr. CJ.
Yeah, now that I am sure that this morning when we could, after Angelica presents, we could have some questions. It's not every day that we have the likes of Angelica with us, so I really wouldn't mind if she could just go go right in, and we could just allow for some questions when she's done.
Okay. So Miss Angelica?
Angelica?
Oh, wait, let me make her co-host. So she can share her screen if she wants to. Okay.
Yes, so Angelica, you can go ahead and just do a deep dive.
All right then. So good morning, everyone. We're just gonna go in and talk a little bit about women's health today. Get my screen going. Wait, move. Why is that? I need to. We can share. I guess click off that. That's not important. Okay, sorry, I had a pop up. We're right here on the Atomy homepage. And from this page, we're just going to navigate and talk a little bit about women's health. So I went in, well, first off, excuse the puppy. He's in his cage. If you hear whining, that's him. So disclaimer given. We are here on the Atomy's homepage and we're going to talk about women's health today. So I went a little into it last week, but this is just going to be a bit of a deeper dive. I always want to talk about whole body health when it comes to going into specifics, because yes, women and men are different, and the thing that does make us different are typically hormones outside of, anatomical differences. And the things that support hormones for especially women is what we're eating. I want you to first think about Atomy products not as supplements. These are functional foods. What that means is that your body processes these products as if you were eating. That's awesome, and it works better for us because everything that we get comes from our digestive tract. So you don't want to just take a plain old supplement, because it's very difficult to get supplements approved through the FDA. Typically they don't, which is why if you buy any run-of-the-mill supplement, it's going to say, this has not been reviewed by the FDA. These comments have not been reviewed by the FDA. Some form of that phrase is going to be on the bottle somewhere because they don't like to approve those because there's no guarantee that what you're buying does what it does. But because Atomy has its products certified as functional foods, that's how they're able to get them patented. That's how they're able to get them reviewed by the FDA in the first place, which is why that distinction is really important. This is a functional food. And because the things that we eat from our grocery stores, from our typical, places of eating, whether that be a restaurant, your local store, anything like that, they don't have the nutritional impact that they used to. Our soils are depleted, sometimes polluted. You have to think about water quality. You have to think about who's actually stewarding this food, your farmer. A lot of things go into whether or not we're getting nutrition, and that's why we supplement in the first place. So I started Him. Him is a synergetic product. And that means that even though it's only composed of 3 different things, these 3 flowers here, you can see them in the ingredients list: Angelica gigas, Nigdium officinale, Peonia japonica. Because they work together so well, they experience synergy. Synergy just means that this product produces an effect that is greater than the sum of its parts. These 3 things give you a bigger bang than they would if they were separated. Him works in the blood. I told you a little bit about this last week. The blood touches every part of your body, everything that you get, everything you take in, your food, your water, your juice, however you nourish yourself, it travels through your blood. If your blood isn't taken into account on your health journey, everything suffers. So loop that back around to talking about hormones, hormonal support. You got to keep your blood clean, and you have to make sure your circulation is proper, that is flowing, or your body will like back up like a clogged sink. For lack of better words. Your vitamins don't get there, your minerals don't get where they're going, your sugar, your fat. This is how you get clogged arteries. If your body can't take it up, it sits there and it's not supposed to. You end up with fat in your veins, you end up with mineral deposits in your kidney stones, things like that. Whenever your blood isn't circulating properly, things that aren't supposed to sit in your circulation sit there and it accumulates, and then you get problems. You get gout, you get brain fog, you get chest congestion that won't go away. Your blood has to flow, and that's what Him does. Not only does it promote circulation, it promotes cleanliness. Once again, it's flowing, so your kidneys can filter. If you think about buying a water filter, if you've ever kept a fish tank, if that water isn't going through the filter in the first place, nothing's moving, nothing's getting out. And it has to. Your hormones can't build up in your system, or you get problems. Females will get problems because of hormonal dysregulation, because it's not ebbing and flowing properly. Also for him, it upregulates your immune system. Now, this isn't a bad thing. You've heard things about overactive immune systems, how that can cause problems. That's like a powerful negative response. Something in your body has gone awry to the point that it's attacking itself. You don't want that. When I say that him upregulates the immune system, it actually helps your body produce more immune cells. And it's helping produce some of the more powerful immune cells, your killer T cells. Your killer T cells are the type of cells that eat cancer and that eat viruses. I spoke a little bit about it last week. Viruses aren't like bacteria. You can't take a antibiotic and kill a virus. That's not what it's for. We do have antivirals, but those don't get prescribed as much because for different reasons. I can't really comment on it, but they don't get prescribed as much. It takes a lot more of a deep dig to get one. So then you have to supplement with something that can help your own immune system fight this virus that can't be killed. The killer T cells are the type of immune cell that flush out viruses. And that's super important because viruses are typically what we're dealing with nowadays. COVID is a virus. RSV that's going around is a virus. An antibiotic is not going to help you get rid of it, but him will. Your own immune system can, especially if it gets help. And once again, that's why I give the distinction that these are functional foods. It's all about what you eat. That's why we say you are what you eat. It really is all about that. And if you can take in these nourishing foods or these functional foods, even better, you end up with a happier, healthier body that's doing what it needs to do naturally. Continuing on talking a little bit about how to more completely have this healthy, whole female body. I can't do that without talking about noni. Noni comes in this juice form. They also have the concentrated packets, which I love because they're portable. It doesn't ever get to be an excuse of, oh, I don't have time to, pour me a glass of juice while I'm running around trying to get out of the house in the morning. Grab you a packet and you can take it with you. Noni is a superfood. It has so many different biologically compatible vitamins and minerals in it that we classify it as a superfood. The fact that Atomy takes the time to ferment it for over 1400 hours only makes those vitamins and minerals more available to the body. Fermentation is a process that happens naturally in your digestive system. This is how we get the nutrition out of our food anyway. So Atomy does the hard part for your system, and that means you can just soak up the goodness, which is really important when you're addressing the dietary issues of a typical American. The American diet is very unhealthy and it cripples your digestive system over time. If you think about how when you were a kid, you could eat pizza, cookies, hamburger all in a day and you were fine and had no issues. That's because you have a youthful body that has never had anything bad happen to it ever. All your systems are working at 110%. You're not going to encounter those issues, but then you take into account you've gotten older and now, oh no, pizza gives me heartburn. Ooh, I can't eat a hamburger or I'll feel heavy for the rest of the day. Your system is slowing down. It can't be overwhelmed by these poorly nutrient dense and heavy and fatty foods forever and ever indefinitely. It's not built to do that. You have to put something good in there once again for your hormones and for your body to do what it needs to do naturally. Your vitamins, your minerals, the things that you eat every day become your blood in the next day. Like that's a lot of people don't know. What you ate yesterday is your blood today. The more you supplement with healthful, nutrient-dense foods, the better quality of blood your body is making in real time. You can feel better as early as tomorrow, drinking noni, drinking himohim. Just give your body the building blocks and it'll build it. That's all it knows how to do. Thank God. Thank God our bodies do things automatically that we don't actively have to think about, because we would be in trouble if we had to tell it to do so, right? So noni is going to be a staple in a healthy woman's diet, because where else are you getting all your vitamins and your minerals in one shot? And it's literally a shot. You don't have to drink a lot of it. It's actually recommended that you don't drink a lot of it because it's probably going to send you to the bathroom. When you give your body a whole bunch of good stuff all at one time, it starts to deep clean like the drop of a hat. You're going to the bathroom. So take it as a shot, put it in water if you have to. I always recommend, if you're gonna do something like a detox, if you're gonna do something like, I feel like I need to give my system a break, do it. Do it kindly, slow and steady, because it's not a race. Health is not a race. It's a marathon. You want to be healthy your whole life, not feel better today and feel bad tomorrow and feel better the day after, and like, don't flip-flop. Just take a intentional journey towards your health with things like himohim, with things like noni. These slides are available right there on the Atomy website. I'm not even logged into my personal account. Like, anyone who visits this website can really take a look into these products and see why they're a cut above the rest. Slides like these back up what I'm just telling you, telling you off my brain. Proxarenine, scopoletin, iridoids, and polyphenols. These are the active plant-based compounds within noni that make it a superfood. They're working together. Once again, Atomy goes for synergy. When it creates a product, it wants to be better than the sum of its parts, which is why they ferment this for so long. What's the point of having all these good things in something that your body doesn't have access to, because of different reasons? Probably a compromised digestive system, but some people just don't break down food to the best. They may not be making a lot of digestive enzymes. They may have had their gallbladder removed. It could be anything, but fermentation just makes it so you get access to the calcium, magnesium, iron, phosphorus, potassium, all these good stuff. There are 18 types of amino acids in noni, which makes it almost a complete protein. It's only missing 3 or 4. 18. There are only 21, 22. where science is talking about that. 21, 22 amino acids, building blocks for proteins. 9 of them are essential, and it does contain all 9 of the essential ones, but you're getting an almost complete protein just in this shot of juice. Why would you not put it in your breakfast? Because we already know that our breakfast should not be, pancakes and muffins and sugary coffee. It should be protein. Noni just helps you reach the needs of your body in a quicker and available and convenient way, because that's why we like Atomy as well. It's convenient. Um, it's 2025, and we can all be honest, it is not that easy to eat well all the time. So whatever you can do to give yourself a leg up in that, I would recommend that you do. Because you want to feel good, right? Like, that's why we're all here. We're talking about how good Atomy makes us feel, how healthy it helps us become as we stay consistent with it. We don't have to be, cute about health. We just got to get it in. Drink your noni juice. Take your Him packet with you. Take your noni packet with you, and drink it with pride, because the more you do so in public, the more people are curious about what you're doing. You look good. You are running around this place with all the energy. They're gonna ask you what you're doing. This is just an organic way to spread Atomy and to tell people about how you make health fun and convenient, and reap the benefits of it. No added anything, synthetics, preservatives, because it doesn't need that. It's designed in such a way that it's going to be self-preserving. Oftentimes with plant-based foods, which Atomy pretty much overwhelmingly is plant-based. If it has dairy in it, it's on purpose. If you think about things like Lactium, not talking about that today, but we have some products that have dairy, but it's on purpose. So Atomy is vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, and self-preserving, because the polyphenols, the phytonutrients typically are helping these products be shelf stable on their own. You think about how the fruit on a tree isn't rotting. It doesn't do that because it's designed with preservation in mind. It's going to stay a fruit for as long as it needs to for those seeds to get where they're going. Atomy uses that concept. Let the plant do its job. Let the product work for itself, so that you're not adding in all the extra stuff that we don't need in typical. Right at the bottom, the next product I want to tell you about, this Power Vita Energy. It's new. It's great. It's a vitamin. Once again, vitamins, super important. Everyone should be taking them. Our food is not nutrient dense. Our soils are depleted, and we are playing catch up at this point to put that healthfulness back in to make use of sometime in the future. But in current times, we need our vitamins. Your body cannot be its best self without it. Like, if you get a paper cut and it takes 3 days for that paper cut to heal, that's not normal. You're deficient. You're deficient in vitamin C, you're deficient in collagen, you're deficient in probably your blood, because cuts start healing, wounds start healing with the blood itself. The blood seals itself, platelets, all that good stuff. That whole wound process starts in the blood. So you need your Him and you need some vitamins. If you get a bruise and it stays there for days and days and days, you're deficient. That's your blood. That's your vitamins. That's your protein synthesis. Your body is crying for help, and you may be thinking nothing of it, like, oh, it'll heal in time. Pay attention. You only get one. You only get one body. Women, you only get one body. And I told you last week, menopause actually starts at 35. Your hormones, your estrogen levels begin to drop from the age of 35 onward. That's not a bad thing. It's natural. But if you don't want to be having hot flashes and night sweats and sleeplessness and restless legs and loss of bone density and the whole like array of horrible side effects, you need to start taking your vitamins drinking your Power Vita Energy, drinking your Him, drinking your Noni, because your body will take care of itself. It's not designed to just stop working. That's not how God did it. Like, it's not designed to just start working. People used to live 500 years easy. I promise you, it will keep going if you give it what it needs. So once again, I want to point this out to you, this Power Vita Energy, because it's a stick. You don't like taking pills, you don't like taking multiple pills, you don't want to do a pill counter, feel old, whatever the issue is. Take this stick with you, put it in your mouth, put it in water if you feel better to do it that way, and get in your vitamins and minerals, because the more that you supplement, the better you are going to feel. Your body is building itself constantly. Talked about this a little bit last week. You get a new body every 7 years. Every cell of every organ, of every bone, of every hair is new after 7 years. You're not just walking around with the same baby cells you've had since you got here. You are constantly renewing. And the better you eat, once again, these are functional foods. They're not actually vitamin supplements. These are foods all by themselves. The better you take this in and the more consistent you are, the better you're going to feel and the better your body is going to do for you. You're going to move better. You're going to maintain energy better. You're going to run, jump, swim, however you like to be active better, because your cells are healthier and they were made of tougher stuff than McDonald's. um, the Power Vita Energy Sticks have 19 types of essential nutrients, 13 vitamins, and 6 minerals. These are power packed. It's actually very expensive to find a multivitamin that's going to do the same thing at the same quality that these energy sticks will do. The serving size is 1 pack, but it's 2 sachets. So it's going to be 60 in the box, but you take both. And it's got all of this in it. Most important that I love to point out, these B vitamins, because if you drink coffee, you have none. If you drink coffee, if you drink tea, if you drink Red Bull, if you drink anything that has caffeine in it, Coca-Cola, your B vitamins are like at 0 and below. I say and below because you will steal from yourself B vitamins once you run out of them in your blood, just circulating. B is a B complex. If you've heard it, I'm sure you have, is water soluble. That means it stays in your blood, it's circulating, your cells can take it up as they need it. We use B vitamins to produce energy. And if you didn't use them, you peed them out, for lack of better words. You need to keep them constantly in circulation so your body can maintain energy throughout the day. When you drink your tea, coffee, Red Bull, and you crash a couple hours later, you have used every bit of B complex in your body right then. That crash is the end of your energy, and now your body is like going into, overdrive, DEFCON 5, stealing B vitamins from your cells, from the ones that already took it up because they needed it. It's like, no, I got to have that back. We have nothing. It's dangerous, and it will produce poor sleep, insomnia. It will produce sallow skin. If you, no matter how much lotion you're using and you stay ashy, you all of that. Like, these are all the mild side effects of not keeping B in your body. We need it. We need it for energy. That whole word, energy, think B complex. That's why I love the Power Vita Energy Sticks. B vitamins. Now, all these other vitamins, like your zincs and your chromiums and things like these are like micronutrients. Typically, we can pick them up during the day in our food, in our meal. We don't need much of them, but them B vitamins, we run through. We super run through night and day, even while you're sleeping. You need it. The quality of your sleep depends on keeping this right here, this B complex, in your system. And if you do not have it, like, you're going to feel bad. You're going to be like, I just slept 8 hours and I feel like I didn't go to sleep. Or you're going to be halfway through your workday, like, I can't go on. I need to have a nap. I need to sit down somewhere. I cannot keep going. B vitamins. Or you can take these 2 packets with you, drink them up, feel good throughout your day, and help your body sustain itself. Give yourself a hand, give yourself a leg up. You should not be tired all the time. You should be able to sleep throughout the night. You should be able to make it through 8 hours. And I know work is hard, like depending on what you do, but like 8 hours is nothing. That's a third of your day. That should be nothing to you. You shouldn't be crashing. It's not healthy. It's not healthy and it doesn't feel good. I know it because I've experienced it. I take my B vitamins every day. I love coffee. I be playing catch up all the time, but the last thing I'm gonna do is neglect to take them B vitamins because you feel like death warmed over. These are the 3 I really just wanted to talk to you about real quick because like these are some of the heavy hitters that are really gonna make a big impact in your feeling of wellness. Um, And then I was going to run quickly back through some of the ones that I talked about last week for the actual just female specific women's health. These right here are our noni packets. If y'all didn't know, they're great. They're awesome. Software Queen, that's one. Pomegranate Beauty, that's another. We're going to hop over to Gmall for the other 2. And I can sum them up that way real quick for you because it's not too hard. Where are my other ones? Rhubarb Queen and Atomy Borage Oil. These are the 4 extremely female specific functional foods that Atomy produces. And what they're going to typically do is whether you are non-menopausal, perimenopausal, or fully in menopause as a woman, all it's talking about is your hormonal health. And all 4 of these attack hormonal health. Plus, I say plus because you think about our Atomy Pomegranate Beauty has anti-cancer activity. Like it's so chock full of antioxidants and phytonutrients that it's specifically going to actually help you target any of the cancer cells trying to sneak around in your body. Rhubarb Queen is really good for women who are still, experiencing menstrual cycles, and borage oil as well. They help make sure that PMS is not as, you know, tiring, taking a lot out of you as it usually would because they're supplementing those nutrients specifically that are going to be depleted during your menses. But these 4 supplements really take into account the hormonal health and just making sure that there aren't dips and crashes. Like if you think about insulin, which is also a hormone, all diabetes care is about making sure that your insulin and your sugar isn't spiking. You hear it all the time. But in truth, you should be doing that with all of your hormones, male or female. They should not be spiking and crashing and waving. Like they should be steady and leaving your body when they should, because hormones actually do get flushed out as well. That's why I talk so much about keeping your circulation up. Take your Hemohim if you take nothing else, because most of the time your body will handle anything going wrong all by itself, but you got to keep your blood moving because that's how it works. There is no other way for it to get out without your blood moving. These supplements are women targeted. Oh, there actually is one more. Atomy W Inner Balance. This is actually a women specific probiotic that we tend to forget about. It has not only probiotics for the gut, but scientifically studied probiotics for, the specifically female region, to stay in balance. It also contains cranberry, so it takes into account, urinary tract health as well. Yeah, that's what I got for y'all today. I talk fast, so I'll take a couple questions before I run off and get ready for work.
Thank you so much. I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. My question is, him or him, is there any added coffee in it? Did they add coffee in
In
the
Him?
him?
No. They did not add coffee in Him. Um, Him
Yeah, because
is hmm.
yeah, go ahead because it tastes it tastes it tastes like coffee, but because of
Oh,
that, a lot of people said that it's too much coffee in it. Therefore, they don't. It keeps them awake. They don't want to take it.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. I mean, everyone's taste buds are different. I haven't, it's rare I've heard someone say that Him tastes like coffee to them, but actually Him does not contain any coffee at all. If they're experiencing a lot of energy from it, that's normal. Their blood is circulating. When you
Mhm.
have good circulation, you will have very good energy. That is a typical and important reaction for people who take Him. They're going to have very high energy because their circulation is high. So their muscles are happy, their body is happy, it's ready to go. It's ready to go and it stays ready to go. So yes, I have heard many people say, taking Him, they're not tired even when they think that they should be. It's the
Mm.
end of the day. It's 10 o'clock. I should be getting ready for bed, but I'm not tired. What do I do? You
Mm.
keep going. Like it's not bad to have a lot of energy, at least not to me. If they're having trouble winding down, I would that's typically my recommendation. That means find some more stuff to do. There's definitely probably something you can think of that you wanted to do but didn't get done or didn't think you would have time to get done, but you have now so much energy, you might as well knock it out.
Good morning. I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm really enjoying this. Are you a doctor or you're very knowledgeable?
I am a biochemistry
Oh, I love it. I
student.
love it. I love it. I really do. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm Nurse Ryan, and I have a friend who she's a nurse. She's something in a nurse. She's doing something in medical herself, but she is inquiring. I was telling her about Hemohim. I was telling her about the Atomy products. And she said, "Girl, if you have something for weak bladder, I will join." If you have something for weak bladder, but I know they do the supplemento is for men, but women they say can use it for their hair, and of course it's gonna help the bladder also.
Yes, ma'am. So
And then the probiotics for vaginal health. But what can strengthen it? It is the hemohim very good for that, and is the noni juice. What else? What else can I offer her?
bladder. I would say she should actually try the Atomy W Inner Health, the probiotic with the cranberry. And I say that specifically because the cranberry will also help tone her urinary tract.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, the probiotics. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It'll help tone her urinary tract, which may be causing her weak bladder, but more than anything, a weak bladder is typically a weak pelvic floor.
Mm-hmm. The Kegels
So
exercise is good. Mm-hmm.
yes. So with the weak pelvic floor, her best bet is actually yes to do something like the Kegel exercises,
Mm-hmm.
um, goblet squats. This is not
Yeah,
anatomy related, but she needs to exercise. Um, the bladder and the more importantly, what is supporting it around it is all muscle.
yeah.
Weak bladder is weak muscles. You gotta
Right,
you gotta
right.
exercise.
Definitely, definitely. She said, "Girl, that's what's bothering her." So I'll get back with her about that. Yeah.
So, but the noni will help because it's basically a complete protein. If she starts exercising, supplemented with noni, she'll experience a very quick turnaround on her bladder health. Those muscles will build with that protein supplementation, and she won't deal with it for very long. But she
Yes,
does have
yes.
to exercise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wonderful. I'm enjoying your session. Come back again.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm happy to help however I can.
Very well.
Angelica?
Yes.
Okay, just Odie. The young lady that was saying that it give them too much energy, I
Yes.
experienced that. So what you would do, you would take a half of cap into a full cup of water. Don't take a full cap, take a half. That's what I have to do with the noni and with the hemohim. I can only take maybe say a half a teaspoon, and it just keeps me going all day. And then at the end of the day, I'm able to wind down. But before, I was just like that bunny rabbit, just keep going, keep going. But now I'm balanced with it. So tell them to put it in the water, in a glass of water, a half a cap, and then it will help them. They won't be so active all day and all night.
Thank you. That's awesome. That was an awesome input.
Thank you. Welcome.
I have a question. I'm challenged with my thought process. Is hemohim great for that? Hello?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that for me?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm challenged in my thought process. You know,
Yes, ma'am.
like my thoughts have been like slowing down majorly. And I know that it has increased since I've picked my mother up. I'm taking care of my mom now, and she deals with dementia. And I multitask a lot. So, but I just noticed a difference in my thought pattern and remembering. And of course, I'm not happy about that. So would the hemohim be great for that?
Yes, ma'am. First thing for, especially brain health, wellness, increase your circulation. You run into a lot of brain fog and forgetfulness just when the brain isn't getting enough blood flow. As well, it's a product that I didn't get to talk about, but there is a product, one second.
The ginseng is good. The ginseng.
Ginseng is also really good. Ginseng
Smart
is a
memory.
great
Smart
tonic.
memory up.
Right. I was gonna pull it up, share my screen. There's the Atomy Memory Up supplement. And there's also a very lesser talked about product, the Atomy Ginkgo and Natto, also for brain health, also for memory.
Oh, great. So I could take all three of those, ginseng, ginkgo, and the excuse me, hemohim, excuse me, hemohim.
Yes, ma'am. The hemohim, the smart memory up. Wait, let me make sure I'm saying that right. It's got a long name.
Memory up. Smart memory.
Oh, it is? Okay. Yes. It's the Atomy Smart Memory Up. And then the Atomy Ginkgo and Natto. That's we don't talk about that one nearly as much. It's on the Gmall, but it actually is for memory. And it also it also works by way of, once again, improving circulation. But ginkgo specifically improves memory.
Very good. Okay, I definitely got to get that ordered.
Yes, ma'am. Let me get
Love
this.
that
See if I
lady.
can put this
I have this
link
question.
in the chat.
But taking all of these, how do you take them in? How do you take them? I mean, I know you take them right, but I have so many. So some begin to say, what I take in the morning, what I take, do it matter what sequence you take each one?
It actually doesn't. Because as I mentioned, Atomy products actually aren't supplements. They count as food. So when you take them, even if it's in a pill form or if it's a packet or anything, your body process it as if you had eaten something. So just as you can, eat throughout the day however you would like, you can actually take these products as if you were eating them whenever you feel like it, in whatever rhythm works best for you. That's how I will remember to take it. It's all very personal. If you like to take something in the morning versus evening, do so. If you want to take it in the middle of the day, do so. The most important thing of all is just getting it in. Just like when you're eating a healthy diet or trying to change your diet, like it's all about just eating eating the right stuff. You just eat it.
Okay. So like, so I don't have to just take them right behind each other, just over and over like that.
No.
Give myself a break.
Yeah, you can. You
Okay.
can split them up however you like.
Okay. And so I can split them up however I like, but yet still I can take them directly behind each other if I wish.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You do an excellent job. I enjoyed your section.
Oh, I forgot again. I forgot again. It's ginkgo, Kington, hemo him, and atomy. What was the third one? Atomy what?
It's called
Brain health,
Smart Memory Up.
smart memory.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna make sure I'm saying that right. It has such a long name. Yep, Smart Memory Up.
Mhm.
Thank you.
If I
Thank you.
had any notes for Atomy, I'd be like, y'all gotta get with this naming thing a little bit better. That's the only note. Yes, Smart Memory Up.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome.
Angelica?
Yes.
And also with the smart memory up, tell her to take it every day until that first bottle is finished. And once she take that first bottle, which is 30 count, she would definitely see a difference. My customers report back to me. They say it does work. But you have to
Awesome.
take it for the 60 days because there's 60 in there. So make sure that she takes one every day.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right, everyone. Well, I actually have to run off to get ready for work.
Can you
No,
take
thank
the
you.
memory up
It's
and
so
the B
very great.
complex together? Can you take the memory up and the B complex together?
Oh yeah. You can take it all. You can take all of them together. All Atomy products go together. It's like eating food. So you don't have to have any rhyme or reason. You can take them all at once. Or you can split them up throughout your day and it'll still be effective.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's not drugs. Like you have, like my mom, when I'm giving her drugs, it's the side effects. She's having side effects, and I have to watch it, about high blood pressure medicine because it's drugs. But like you said, this is real food, that we're consuming that is organic. I believe that's what you're explaining, or that's how I'm understanding.
CJ,
Angelica?
Angelica is finished. She had to go to work. So we'll see y'all.
Angelica.
we'll have our Zoom. I put it in the chat. We're having our Zoom on Friday for those who get through with Valentine early. At 8 o'clock Friday, we're still going to do our health to hair, health to body, and Angelica will be on that Zoom. Thank you all.
Hi, Angelica. Can you hear me?
CJ, she's off. She had to go to work.
She has to go to work.
Yeah.
Okay. We thank Angelica for coming by this morning. Don't know if there are any other questions, but certainly if there is anyone on the call this morning, you are new to Momentum Morning, we would love to have you quickly introduce yourself. We want to welcome you. Just meet for us and tell us your name, where you're calling from, who invited you to Momentum Morning. We want to say a quick welcome if you are new on the call.
So I'm not brand new, but I was invited by Miss Mary Ryan.
Okay.
And
Lynn Ryan.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Lan Ryan. Excuse me.
Well done, Lynn. Did you give us your name?
Carolyn, Harollyn is my name.
Good morning, Carolyn, and welcome. Glad to have you. And feel free to come again.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm a distributor of the Atomy, so I definitely will be coming regularly.
And of course, you see, Angelica did a deep dive today. When we know the product, everything changes. It's just that simple. Know the products, know your products, own your products, the business. Don't play with this business. It's a great business. Absolute quality, absolute prices. Is there anyone else with us for the first time this morning? Okay, Navlet? Are you there, Navlet?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, well, I'm going to hand it over to you. We're going to just wrap it up. It's been another great Women's Health morning. We did a deep dive. We thank Angelica and everyone that came on the call this morning. Thank you. We can see that your investment here is on full display. And we'll be here tomorrow morning, pre-game at 9:45, showtime 10 a.m. Over to you, Navlet.
Well, it's 10:57, so I guess all the questions were answered. Did we get the questions from the chat? I would assume as well. Okay. Oh, okay. Announcement. Miss Carol, on Friday night, for those who finish with celebrating Valentine's Day early, they're going to have the Healthy Hair and Body with Miss Randall at 8 p.m. Friday. Now that will be a great, I would recommend for all of us that's on here to come on and learn about the hair care products. They're excellent products, and I'm sure she's gonna share something that you probably did not know about the products. I love when she does that soon. So come on, guys, learn, and she's probably gonna cover that new product as well. And for any of us that's new on here, the hair products work for Black hair care as well. I use it. There's a lot of us on here that use the products. You just have to find the one that works for you. So come on out Friday at 8 p.m. And Miss Angela could post a link in there for those of you who wanted the information. She shared it. And I think that was it. And over here in the text, let's see if I missed anything in the chat. Did anyone cover that question? She was asking what's good for weak bladder. Oh, someone asked, so she answered the question was answered. Probiotics, saw palmetto. Great. So I guess that's it for over there in the chat. So guys, Friday night, 8 p.m. Come and learn about the hair products. And I guess that's it. So I will say, have a wonderful and blessed day. For everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Angelica.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Aja, Aja, Aja.
Aja, Aja, Aja.
Ja.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. Your next lesson.
Let me stop
My
recording.
left.